Troglodytes, welcome back to another episode of Trogly's Guitars. Today we have a 2013 Gibson Les Paul Custom Lite. This is a very extremely popular model lately because, people with back issues that still want, a very classy looking guitar that's not an SG, and they want the custom. They want the custom look, but they don't want the custom weight. So what a custom Lite has done is, well, depending on the year, gives you the look of a custom, but they basically make it the body of an SG thickness-wise. And they add the comfort cutaway. And this series is actually a reissue from the mid to late 80s. The original custom Lites, well, I don't think they were actually all that popular back in the day, but I guess Gibson just recently reissued these, late 2010s, and they've just taken off like wildfire. People love these things. Now, there's quite a few different variants on this. This one has been converted to 2016 kind of looks, because originally this would have came with a mini toggle. I believe it was a boost switch. And a lot of people didn't like that because you have this beautiful looking custom and then you have something that's non-traditional. So what the person did with this one is they had to route a little bit to make it big enough to fit, the standard pots. So this one has been, redone with alpha potentiometers, wired up 50 style, so it is kind of more of a traditional custom now. I believe the pickups are still the original ones, if not the originals, very similar to what it is. I believe they're the 490 and 498R. So, standard Gibson pickups. And 2013 and 2016 were the years that had the custom logo. Back to what I was saying about different variations, most of these have the crown inlay, which, yeah, it's cool. But, the custom inlay is what you really want. So these typically sell for a bit of a premium. There's also a few flower pot inlay ones, which I think are cool. So if I were buying one, I would either get the custom or the flower pot. And unfortunately, both of those sell for quite a premium. So let's take a look at this one. This one's in good shape. You have some wear and tear, and obviously the aforementioned modification. You can see up here, there's a line in the lacquer. Typical Gibson workmanship there. Nothing too much to worry about though. You got a little bit of wear, but nothing too much. Fretboard on these is Lite. This is a very nice dark piece. I have just oiled it and cleaned the frets, so you're good to go there. I would suggest maybe taking this one to your luthier, getting it set up to your liking. It plays fine right now. However, I think the action's a little bit low. You do get some light fret buzz acoustically, but when I plugged it in, I didn't notice it amplified, but maybe you pick harder than I do. As typical with your black finished guitars, they show everything. Every little smudge, swirl, scratch. They show it. You can see there's a ding there. And just scratches all about. If you really, really wanted to polish it up and make it look better. See, I turned the brightness up. You can kind of see how played it is. But, just about every guitar would look like that if they had a darker finish to kind of show it. So that is all there, but, if you're going to play this guitar, it's going to be there anyway. So I always refrain from, super polishing a black guitar unless it's a showpiece. So the pickup covers are not there. That's what I would personally add, some nice gold pickup covers, and then you have a traditional custom. These top hat knobs have been replaced. They would have originally came with speed knobs, but I think they kind of look cool, and A knob like this was stock in '76, so this kind of has a '76 custom vibe going on. And onwards to the back of the guitar here. Just some more smudges and playware. We'll take a look here. Serial number, you can see it there. 2013 model. No breaks, cracks, or repairs. Only thing on the neck is kind of like little indentations up at the top. You can see them right there. There's two very slight. I don't think you're going to feel them. I mean, you might. I really don't see how you would, though. But they are there. And the back of the guitar here, it does have some buckle rash going on here. What it looks like to me is maybe that was worn down to the bare wood and maybe, like oversprayed. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it just doesn't look like the finish would naturally age like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say that might be a touch-up, which doesn't mean much on a guitar of this age. So as you can see, some wear and tear on the back of the guitar. But overall, I mean, it maintains a fairly clean appearance. I mean, it's not ever going to look mint. I mean, this one's already been modified, to have the 4 pots like a traditional custom. So you don't really have to worry about this one. You can just play it. You can see some tarnishing of the gold hardware, but nothing too bad. It comes with its original Gibson USA case. The case itself kind of has some creamy discoloration to it from the glues they used. And the case is kind of dirty up there from dirty strings, but other than that, I mean, it's a good case. You got some of the original paperwork, and it fits the guitar just fine. And just has some light wear and tear on the outside. So, if you think you might be interested in owning this awesome 2013 Gibson Les Paul Custom Lite, feel free to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Troglys, Trogoys. You can also see this guitar listed on reverb.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.